I'm going there, I'm going there.
Boy, rap.
So bad.
But I got you though, twin. Rap. Stay top, shark. Oh shit. Alright, so like I've said before, these moves are definitely like I would say like secret. A lot of people have not told you how to do these moves and stuff like that. So that's why I'm here to help. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm here to help. I'm gonna go by each one in depth, one by one. Yeah, let's get into it. So basically, so for the first one, we have a half spin. A half spin. Now look, we're gonna start a little easy, right? Half spin, boom. That's how you do it. This is what it looks like at least. And so basically, you can look at my camera, right? You can look at my camera, at my controller camera when I do it. Cause look, I'm not the smartest when it comes to counterclockwise, clockwise. Look, if you go into back this way, you gotta start from the bottom. So say like the bottom of the stick, you see where my stick is right here? Like, you know how you shoot, you gotta have your stick starting from back here. All right. Now, when you're running back, you wanna do a circular motion. I'm not even sure how to even explain. You're gonna have to watch my controller. But basically, when you do a half spin, if you're going with the ball, if you're going back and the ball's in your left hand, you want to do it circular to the right. You want to do it like this. That's the best way I can explain it. That's the best way I can explain it to my fingers, like this. You want to start from the bottom and then bring the right stick up like that. That's the best way I can explain. And if it's the other side, the same way. So let's say the ball's in your right hand and you're moving back. Well, okay, hold on. I gotta put it in my right hand. All right, so let's say it's in my right hand. Boom. You want to do it this way. You know what I'm saying? Circular bottom left. I don't know how to really explain that. Hopefully you can look at my camera and see it. I'm gonna do it a couple more times so you understand. So you understand basically. Hold on. Let me do it. Boom. All right, half spin. Now, I don't really do that move a lot, but I know a lot of people are wondering how to do that move, so that's why. And I'm also looking at my screen for all the moves so I don't forget any. Yeah. All right, so the next move is a curl back. Basically this right here. Hold on, I messed up. Hold on, let me lock in. Let me shoot. I wish there was no stamina here. A lot of people said I should go to the shoot around and do it, but it's cool. But this move right here, that move right here, yep. So obviously you can run forward and do it as many times as you want, but standing still, if you try to do it with just flicking the right stick down, it gives you a regular step back. So the way you want to do it when you're just standing and you want to do the curl back is, let's say the ball's in your right hand, you flick the right stick left and down, and you want to hold RT the entire time. You want to hold RT the entire time. Let's hit the ball in your right hand, right, and then down. Quick though. Oh, you flick it to the left and then down. My fault. Left and then down. Dang, my bad, bro. I'm kind of tired. I barely slept. Shoot, my directions sound crazy. I just know my directions on the when I write it up, it's gonna be right. But let's say the ball's in your left hand. You want to hold RT and flick the right stick to the right and then down. Quick, like really quick. Sometimes you might not get it, but it's hard. You know what I'm saying? But these are about secret and difficult moves. You know what I'm saying? These are about secret and difficult moves. So that's what I'm here for. But yeah, if you want to do it while standing, then that's how you do it. All right, so the third move, right? We have a quick stop. Now look, my last video, I told you how to quick stop, but there's a much better way to do it. Yeah, as you can see right there, it's a much better way to do it. So basically all you got to do, and this is really simple, really simple. If you're going to the right, all you gotta do is flick the right stick up, bro. All you gotta do is flick the right stick up and shoot that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can do a speed boost and do it. You can just run and do it. Quick stop, boom. Now, there's definitely, this is probably the fastest quick stop that we know as of right now. As I've seen, this is the fastest quick stop for sure. Now, sometimes it's gonna give you a slow animation, right? Sometimes it's gonna give you a slow animation, but not always, bro. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like, some of these is really fast. And all you gotta do is flick the right stick up. And look, you can hold RT or let go. You know what I'm saying? You can hold RT or let go. I'm holding RT the entire time right here. Boom. And then I'm gonna do it without holding RT. You can do either way, bro. Now, the next move we're gonna talk about is the L2 cancel. A lot of people don't know about this, man. Hold on, let me do it real quick because you gotta lock in. You gotta lock in. You know what I'm saying? I know it look clean. I know it look clean. A lot of people ain't tell you. I know a lot of people ain't tell you. A lot of people ain't tell you. I got you, bro. So basically, right, you gotta do a speed boost. You gotta do a speed boost. And when I say speed boost for my new people, a speed boost basically means you gotta do a move where, like, your players start running just a little bit, kind of a burst. You can't just run and do it, right? You got to do it to where you got to burst. You feel me? Off a move. Now, once you learn how to do that boost, right? You got to flick the stick. Hold on. Okay, you got to flick the stick up, down, quick. Off the speed boost. Up, down, boom. Hold on. Let me do it again. Huh. See, now I look trash. Now I look trash. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, you see that, John? And once you get it started, you can just spam it back and forth. Now, it does take a lot of adrenaline or stamina, but yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Look, my fingers is old, so if I keep trying this, my fingers gonna hurt, man. These moves this year, they trying to hurt you. I ain't gonna lie. They trying to hurt you this year. But like I said, all you gotta do is flick the right stick up, down, and then go back the other way. I'll give better description on the screen. I'm sure I will. I always do. I try to give the best description as possible. But yeah. All right. So for the next move, we have nutmeg. Now you have to be insanely locked in to do it. I'm gonna be honest. You gotta be insanely locked in to do it. And like, dog, when I learned how to do it, I'm like, when somebody told me how to do it, I'm like, bro, this is crazy. Hold on. I gotta do it. I gotta do it just so y'all can do it right. I gotta get my brain right. Hold on, let me lock in. Hold on. Dang, hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you how to do it. So basically, let's say the ball in your right hand, because I'm doing it wrong, but I know how to do it because my brain just not locked in. So when you run it straight to the right with the ball in your right hand, you want to flick the right stick, hold RT the entire time, right? You want to flick the right stick bottom left, then to the left. You know how crazy that sounds? Bottom left and to the left. Boom! I just did it. I'm locked in. Boom! Hey, look, it's hard to do. You know what I'm saying? But when you do it, it's fulfilling. Look at that. Woo! I ain't go. Whoa! Hold on. I'm moving a little bit too much now. You know what I'm saying? I'm moving a little bit too much. But yeah, the moves right there clean. Once you get it down, okay, I'm starting to get it down. I was low-key scared a little bit. Now I'm starting to get it down. Hold on. Yeah, bro. Hey, look, I didn't even do it right now. I'm still happy that, you know what I'm saying? Now, all right. So I don't know what you call this, right? So I'm gonna just call this the double hezzy. The double hezzy. Basically, it looks like this, right? Hold on. Dang. How you doing? I messed up. Hold on. All right, I got it. So basically, right, what you want to do is you want to flick the right stick up and then keep running. You want to do a speed boost, flick the right stick up, keep running. Yep. Now it looks bad sometimes, but sometimes it looks better. I believe it depends on your hezzy you have. But I'm also not sure. I think somebody had told me that, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't quote me on that, because I don't even know. Basically, you want to flick your right stick up and then keep running. Basically, how you do the quick stop, but instead of actually shooting off it, you just keep going. Sometimes it's a better one, but it's decent. You know what I'm saying? It's decent. It works sometimes. I ain't gonna say it gets you a bucket every time, but it gets you a bucket sometimes. You know what I mean? Now, the next move. Between the leg span. Now look, I just learned this yesterday, and I'm putting y'all on. Oh, hold on. Now a lot of people wonder how you do it, because normally the normal way it looks, it'll mess you up, right? Because this is how it looks when you mess up. Look, it'll make you do all this and all that. You don't want to do that. And all it is you go between the legs, keep doing it, but just don't hold RT, bro. Once I heard that, I'm like, yo. That's what it is. They like, yeah, bro, just don't hold RT or R2, bro. Literally, just don't hold RT or R2, and then you can just spam it all up the court, bro. You can spam. I'm putting y'all on right now, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna put y'all on. I'm locked in. You know what I'm saying? Don't say it. Don't ever say I'm not locked in. Don't ever say I'm not locked in. You can spam up the court. You can do that to start off your size ups. I like doing that now to get up the court. It's pretty nice. I wish I had any sort of stamina in this gym, but I have no stamina. I'm gonna do it one more time. Just make sure you aren't holding RT the entire time. Now, the last one we're going to do is the moonwalk. Now, I just learned this yesterday, so I'm not really the best at doing it. But look, this is what I'm talking about, the moonwalk right here. Now, look, a lot of people said there's a way to do different size ups out of it. I'm not that advanced. You feel what I'm saying? You might have to find another video for that. But I am not that advanced. But yeah, so basically all you want to do, right? This is just a troll move, I'm gonna be honest, because it's not a guaranteed bucket at whatsoever, right? Now, the way you do it is you gotta have like a little walk. That's what they said. They say you have to have a little walk or a little speed boost, right? It doesn't have to be a speed boost. It can just be you moving forward. And once you move forward, you want, hold hold it. Move it forward. Hold on. See, now I'm messing up. I'm moving it forward, right? And once you start moving forward, you want to keep tapping the D-pad, right? And then move your left stick around, and it'll literally have you do this, bro. It's literally nice. And they said you could literally do a size up out of it. I haven't mastered that. Right? But basically all you want to do is have a little moving it forward, right? And then you just want to literally spam the D-pad, and then move the left stick around. Now you could spam it a little bit and then come back, because once you get back to your regular feet, I think it's done glitching, right? But once you're stuck in that little turnaround, I think you don't have to spam it, right? Yeah, you don't have to spam it. You could do it another way until they're gonna have you do some other stuff until you're right back on your feet. You feel what I'm saying? Until you're facing the basket. But yeah, that's basically it for all the moves, bro. Look, I'm locked in every day. We posting every day, so all I ask is that you like, comment, subscribe, bro. We're gonna keep it short and amazing, bro. Spam 101 out. Let's get it.